Hello everybody, welcome to part 3 of the B-17 909 build series. As you can see here, while off camera, I got this wing all done and painted. I got the fuselage halves together here, waiting for the glue to dry. And I just need to do a little bit of putty work and painting on that. And then, under here, it's a hot day out, so I need to keep these covered. I just need to assemble the left wing here and attach those wires there to the circuit board here before I can seal up the wing. It's coming along pretty well. So yeah, I'll be back and I'll show you the prop spinning on these engines here. You gotta see it. It's cool. I also got the cockpit windows in. So, be right back with spinning props. Alright, so I did quite a bit of work on the B-17. While off camera, I did some weathering on the wings. I started the nose art. I tried painting the yellow letters on here. This is actually the second time I painted this. First time was with water-based acrylic, but with this spray paint, it seeped under the masking tape. I got it mostly cleaned up. I just gotta go over it with the green paint again, and then I just gotta do the other side. And alright, I've got a method for doing it on the other side that doesn't involve spraying it directly onto the plane. Alright, so how did I achieve this result? Or at least what I wanted to achieve? Simply by making a stencil here. So what I did is I took a piece of masking tape, marked out the letters, and then cut them out with a knife. And then what I did is I just left the tape on there, and then I went ahead and sprayed it. Yeah, it even seeped onto the bottom. That's what I'm kind of most upset about. It seeped onto the bottom, and I had this taped off. That's really what kind of pisses me off here. When you tape it off and you got it covered, paint should not be seeping through the tape and onto it. Oh, while I'm also on the bottom, may not be able to see it, but I also weathered just behind the exhaust pipes here on the 4 engines. Very subtle, but I think it adds a little more to the plane. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up and then see what I can do about the other side with the fuselage letters. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little photo slideshow there. If you're wondering how I got these markings on the tail at all, of course, you'd almost think it's obvious. I had to cut some of the decals on the numbers and some of the fuselage lettering in order to achieve this. Actually, it looks pretty nice. And you can see that I also got this cleaned up. well as getting the... Ooh, there's a lot of glare there. Getting these letters painted on. And perhaps a little bit better close-up of that hand-painted nose art. Yeah, it's pretty much all done. I did run into a little trouble at the end. But yep, you can see a little bit of the decal chipped. I had clear coated that, but I had used some masking tape, which I had put on my pant leg first in order to try to take away some of the stickiness, but it still peeled it up, and I thought I had it off the decal, but apparently I didn't. Oh well, I might be able to hijack a decal from this one here. You know, take off a little piece of it. Yeah. I'm glad to say that this build is completed. Except for maybe just like one little detail, but to me right now it's not overly crucial. There is a little silver ring that runs along these engine cowlings. But yeah, I like it. I like the nose art that I have painted on there. I like how I was able to paint the letters, rework the numbers for the tail markings, make some of my own. Yeah, I love this B-17. I love how it looks. I even like the weathering that I did on it. Did these dirt marks here. I even painted on some paint chips on the top of the wing. I don't know if you can see those, but they're there. And I even built this with the retracted landing gear. I think this is the third time I've done that. Yep, I've done it with P-51, neat little plane, and the first time was with the B-25 here. Yeah. This is so much better than my other B-17. I really like it. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this B-17 build series as much as I enjoy building this. And I will see you in my next video. See ya.